Hello everyone, and peace of Christ all of you. Please invite your friends. And today we will have a good time in understanding science. If you notice, in the last few days we were talking about too much about science. And you know that the funny thing is that we found there's a lot of Abdul between the Christians too, who decide to follow someone like Darwin. Even they claim to be Christians, and they say there's really no problem to believe in Darwin. You know, when you see people compromising their faith, it means they have no faith. Those are the Muslims. The Muslims, they heard about the Big Bang. They know that the Big Bang had nothing to do with the Quran. They say the Big Bang is in the Quran. They compromise, they lie in order to make their religion fit with science. And there is some, they claim to be Christian, they do the same. You know, they want to convince himself that, science in total agreement with the Bible, you know. And I don't know what science they are talking about. I mean, is it scientific that Jesus, he put some mud on the eye of somebody and he make him see? Is it scientific that Jesus is born of a woman, she never have a man? I mean, weird people, you know. This is when you have a fake believer. A fake believer, he fake his belief. You know what I mean? A fake believer is somebody, he fake his belief. A fake believer who, you know, he tried to make his belief kebab in the eye of somebody, just because this is what people like to see. I go with the market, you know, it's like a market. So, you know, I advise those people, either you leave your belief, you idiot, because you're an idiot. If you are not convinced with it, don't try to make it sound something else. So when you say you follow Darwin, you idiot, I say to you, you are no Christian. As simple as that. All those, and by the way, when you say theory, you idiot, it means it's a theory, you idiot. That's why the word theory is before it. Do you know what the word theory is? Theory. So, you know, but I don't blame them, by the way. I blame the schools who poison the mind of those, one day they used to be kids, and they told them that Darwin is the one, Darwin is the guy, Darwin is, you know, and then they told them there's a lot of evidence, like the Big Bang, there's a lot of evidence. They have zero evidence. It's just a theory. And the theory does not even make sense for a second. And then they made a machine in Europe, a machine for the Big Bang, cost them billions of dollars, and then they could not generate even a dust. Anyway, stupidity, as we say, always amazing. However, those who try to make the religion shish kebab, obviously you are a shish kebab. Like, there is one of two things: either your religion is shish kebab or you are shish kebab. Choose one, maybe both of you. However, if you are a Christian and you try to make your religion or your belief fit with something, let us say the science discover, or let us say a scientist came today and says, there is no way there's a woman, she can have a child without a man. I mean, we have to agree with him. Science, this is science. The Bible says that Jesus is born of a woman, she never have a man. So now what we will do? So either you are a person who believes that God is not under the law of nature, because he is the one who broke every law of nature. He is God. He is the one who created that law. That law is goes for you, not for him. So what is scientifically correct, it can be stupidly correct too, because always there is a machines of propaganda who is supporting an idea. The atheists always, they want to fight Christianity. This is why you see the atheists, even now, they take side with Islam. Who is the number one enemy for me? You know, who is the one who, let us say, what I want to use the word enemy for what I say, what I do? Facebook, YouTube, Google. Well, that's the truth. They are atheists. They are the one who protect the devil of Muhammad. So you will find always that, I'm not saying every atheist support Islam, but generally speaking, the majority, they support Islam with no limit. Not only that, they are willing to die for it. And the purpose is to fight Christianity. That because there is stupidity, because if Islam take over, they will be tortured, they will be demolished. You know, It's for the mercy of God that you have Christians living among you who don't believe in killing others and they don't agree with them. But just wait. Let us see the one who are supporting what they will do to you. So, atheism and Islam, both of them, they are aggressive cults. The second you don't agree with them, they are all over you. And they are violent too, you know. I mean, you might hear that Islam teach violence. Atheism is way violence too. Stalin, he used to sign every morning before he drink his coffee an order to execute more than 5,000 people. If the number is less than 5, he questioned why the number is less than 5. Even Muhammad did not do that. They bring in the coffee, and Stalin now he is going to drink his coffee, and they give him a piece of paper. And the piece of paper is to sign execution of a couple of thousands. And if the number is less than 5, he is upset. 5,000, not 5 people. The president of North Korea, he's an atheist. I'm not going to explain to you what he do. This guy, even he killed his own brother. I will not be even surprised if he killed his father or not. So, they share a lot of things, and the second you go against what they believe, they are the same as Muhammadan. So I receive messages, a person, he says to me, I'm not going to donate for you. I was supporting you in Patreon, and I'm not going to donate for you no more. I said, okay, please don't. It's not an honor for me. And please, if you're listening to me, if you're an atheist, and you donate $1 for me, go and just delete your donation. I don't want it. Just take it. Anyway, so this guy, he made a drama. And then, guess what? He donated $1 and the dollar never come through. Which means it was a fake credit card number. So they try to fight you and they go aggressive. Go and see the comment of those atheists. Actually, I noticed that all they are the same. You know, when I spoke about Hinduism, I spoke about yoga, they go crazy. The Hindus who support me, Christian Prince, you are amazing. Christian Prince, you are wonderful. We love your videos. The second you say something about Hinduism, the Hindus is all over you. Where is the one who says Islam is not tolerance and turn to be they are the same? Same as the atheist. Anyway, as the Chinese says, he left as a donkey, never come back as a horse. And you know, I'm waiting for evolution to work with me because I want to improve my organs. You know, I want to fly. And I hope soon I will be able to fly. Actually, I can't fly from now because yesterday I started thinking about becoming a bird. And, you know, after like it takes time, supposedly. This is something like slow process. But it's going to happen sooner or later. So now I gave order to my cells, you know, like, let us work in this from now. And we discussed it. They said it's going to take like 3 million years, you know. I said, so what? We start from now better than later, you know, like, come on. You know the thing. So in 3 million years, this is how I will look like, you know. I will improve my organs and I will be able to, not exactly how I look like. I mean, come on, it's not the same. You know, I don't want to eat like just, you know, seeds and, you know, I want to eat like shish kebab too. Yeah, hello. Anyway, so, you know, it just, you improve yourself and by time you will be something. So like, you know, I will die as a Christian Prince. I will come back maybe as a flamingo, you know. And then all girls want to take a picture with me. I mean, I spend my life, nobody want to take a picture with me. And now, if I became a flamingo, man, you can imagine how many, you know, beautiful women they will take a picture with the flamingo. And it's like, this is me, like, yeah, take picture. Finally, it's happening. What a stupid people. Stupidity is amazing. And if you are a Christian, if you are a believer, you don't follow those dumb. You see, they even call me Taliban, you know, Taliban, you know, and they lie about us. They say the Bible teaches that the earth is flat. The Bible is the only book ever in history, before all science, who says the globe of the earth hanged on nothing. This is the Bible. hanged on nothing, and the shape of it is like a globe or a sphere. Before all your scientists exist, but we don't brag about it, says Bible is a book of science. It's not a book of science. It's a book of miracles, and miracles is above science. When Jesus walked in water, is that science? When Jesus made the blind see, is that science? When Jesus said to the man who cannot walk, walk, is that science? No, it's not. So those who are desperate, who have no faith, is those who they bow down under the feet of science, and they compromise their religion, they compromise their text, they compromise their books, because they are fake and their religion is fake, and they are following of a fake God. So you cannot be Christian and you do the same as those people. Now we go to our topic. The title is, we have only 466. If a woman talking about her lipstick, we will find more. What's wrong with those people? Okay, let us change the title and put a picture of a woman doing lipstick. Let us see how that will increase the size of the viewers. Hold on. How to... I will change the title. I don't know even how to pronounce, I mean to spell the word stick, lipstick. Here we go. Correct. Well, yeah, that will bring a lot of people, you know. Just wait. I'm trying to find even a decent picture to put it in the screen. I mean, I just typed the word stick. I found a lot of crazy stuff. What the heck is that? Okay, well, maybe this is a little bit decent. Okay. We will change the title. Hold on. The best way to do your lipstick. I mean, even Google can't understand what I'm saying. All right. What is the best way to do your lipstick? Here we go. The title changed now. And now we have a picture of a lady, you know, and she have, I mean, her teeth is really big. Somebody, an atheist, he would say she used to be a horse. You never know, you never know. You never know. Anyway, so how to do lipstick? Okay, the number was 466. Now it's 418. The number is going up. Okay, take a beer. Yeah, you know, okay, yeah, yeah. Soon we will be like, how to do lipstick. Okay. Yeah, that's what people like. Speak about God, nobody come. Speak about, no, just speak about lipstick. The shortest skirt. Shortest skirt will make it faster, by the way. If shortest skirt, the view will go like skyrocketing. You know, you see like those videos on YouTube of a grid living, of a grid. And then there's a girl, she is showing her bum. And she have 10 million in less than a year. And I look at my video like, what? The poor me, I stay for 4 hours fighting with people, explaining, arguing, you know, having heart attack. And then I... Look how fast the number is increasing. Oh, look at this. From 400 to 500 almost. Yeah, okay, that's good. And that's good. It's a great sign how to do lipstick. And a very important topic actually to think about it. I mean, this is very extremely important. Maybe I should change the topic, like to make it how to do lipstick when you are driving. That will bring a lot more. So anyway, what you can do, let us put back the original. Look at this, we have 100 more just by changing the title. Look how fast. Oh boy. Okay, let's change the title. Go back to the old title. And now the number will decrease. Anyway, so you know the topic today is about women. And you know, the Quran is a book of intelligence, as you know. I mean, it's for sure. The one who wrote the Quran is a super being intelligent. You do not need to prove that. I mean, it's not even a question. It's like you are trying to prove to me that Joe Biden was not sleeping when he was meeting the Israeli Prime Minister. No way. I mean, there's no need to I mean, come on, it's clear. So Allah is super intelligent. How Allah he reached such an intelligence? How he can do that? Let us figure out together. I have a serious question. My ex-wife maybe you can help me. Is a Yoko one or a man or a woman? You don't give me silly questions, otherwise I will block you, because you just wasted my time reading your stupid text. All right, I just warn you. If we go in the Quran, we will find the Quran, the book of wisdom for sure, chapter 2, verse number 282. Look how long the translation. I mean, the Arabic is few lines. The English is a book. Anyway, let us go and see what this talking about. So, you know, this verse in the Quran, if we can correct the verse, and by the way, the Muslims, they took the verse and the numbers and those things, they copy the way the Bible was written. They try to make a book similar to the Bible. Otherwise, you know that those Arab, even Muslim, they say their prophet himself did not know how to write, how to read. And all of us, we knew that Allah never said to Muhammad, this is verse number 282, you know, and this is chapter, the cow. Allah never quoted the cow, by the way. So when the Muslim, they decide to make a book, they look at the Bible and they try to do the same. They give it a name, and then they give it numbers, the chapter number, verse number, and they correct a verse. And the word ayah in the Quran itself is a story from the Bible. But anyway, our topic is, oh, who you believe, when you contract a debt for a fixed period, write it down. Sound good? Very, very good. Let a scribe write it down. Injustice between you. Let no, not the scribe, refuse to write as Allah has taught him. Allah, he taught the scribe. Let it go. Okay. And then he continues and he says, and in the case like you borrow money from each other, get 2 witnesses out of your men. Here you notice that the Quran insists that the witnesses have to be men. But there's exception, because what if somebody is borrowing money and there's no 2 men? There's no enough men. Muhammad, he and his God, for sure, the super being intelligent, he come with a solution. And when I say solution, this is not solution, this is solution. And if there are not 2 men available, then a man and 2 women. That's deep. Look at this. So the witness for borrowing money, and by the way, this is only for borrowing money. 2 women are not accepted in other witnesses. Islam forbid women totally from being witness in the way or anything have to do with capital punishment. As an example, a killing or a theft. Even if 1,000,000 women, they saw a man killing a man, those women are not accepted because they have to be men. This is only in the case of borrowing money. So if a man want to borrow money from different man, he have to provide 2 witnesses additional to two men, because the man who borrowed the money, he can't be a witness, you know. I mean, you are the one, you are part of it. So you have to get two additional men, which means if two men dealing with each other, then we need two more men, that will make them four, in order to accomplish this contract. But what if there is no two men? Then two women and one man. Okay, why two women and one man? Remember, it was two men, two of your men. Then because there's no two men, there's only maybe less one. Two men will become one man and two women. But what if there is no man at all? You cannot do it then. Women are not accepted. At least you have to have one man. That remind me of Ibn Battuta. You know, the Muslims are so proud about him. Ibn Battuta. He went to an island. All the women there, they have a three breast. I mean, this guy, he exceeded the lies of Muhammad. Brother, one of the first discovery channels in the world, he was a Muslim, brother. His name is Ibn Battuta. Yeah, Ibn Battuta, who found an island full of women and they have three breasts. I was there, by the way, you know. And actually, I wanted to do breastfeeding for adult, as the Prophet said, but I was confused. Which one? I mean, there are three. I spent like 2 hours looking at them, like which one, you know. And then I decided to make like a lotto to choose which one to drink from it. Anyway, this is out of our story. So, two men and one woman, sorry, two men or one man and two women. But if there's no one man at least, then it doesn't matter how many women you have, that is not valid. Do you understand? So, if there's no one man at least, there's no contract. The existence of the man is what make the contract valid. This is number one. But why is that? If we continue reading, we will find the reason behind this. And here you see the supreme wisdom of Allah. He said, so one man and two women, okay, such as you agree for witnesses. And not only that, those two women, you have to agree upon them. And you can read the interpretation. They will say to you, well, you have to choose women who they are valid. So not just a woman, she have to be valid, because most of women, according to Islam, they are bad. So if one of them, and here you see the supreme intelligence, the sign of intelligence of Muhammad and his God. So if one of them, of those two women, errs, this is the translation, then the other one can remind her. Who is a Muslim, he agree with this? Hey, Fadil, you see, you can come here, you can insult me, you can say whatever you want. You want to insult Jesus, I will send you free shipping and handling to Allah. Get lost. Son of Muta. We allow you to insult me and to say whatever you want, but don't go that much far. We will put you in a box, ship you free, and let Allah help you. Coward. So, if one of them she err, the other one can remind her. Who is a Muslim here, he agree with this? Who is a Muslim, he agree with this? I want you to think deeply and help me to see if this is stupid or this is super smart. Anyone notice something here? Who is thinking with me? Forget about this father, guys. Forget about him. We just kicked him out. That's it. What, you want to spend the day talking about him now? Focus with me. Otherwise, we will go back to lipstick. So, anyone notice with me something wrong? Anyone? What is wrong in this? Is there something wrong? I want to see how people think. So I'm not going to say anything. I will wait for you, people, to help me. What is wrong with this statement? You see, I'm using the Muslim translation. I'm not going even to change it for a second now, even though I don't agree really with what it says, because it says tadul, you know, which means Allah, he used this word, the wrong word, because dalla in Arabic is from dalal, you know, being like a bad person, you know, which would nothing have to do with memory, because obviously you are doing it wrongly. You are not being decent, maybe. But as long as they are saying that this is about her, she is doing an error, and the other one can remind her, how that can be? Sir Arrow, okay, Sir Arrow, he is calling me a dump, okay, and he gave us an answer. So Arrow, Mr. Arrow, you are a Muslim? And you know, I don't know, sometimes the intelligence is beyond understanding, and he's a man, as you see, he's not a woman, so I don't know why his intelligence is like this. So look, he just posed for us what the Quran is saying. We are waiting for the explanation. He posed for us what the Quran is saying again. That's deep. Look at this. It's written, if one woman err, the other can remind her. It's because of reminding other women. Well, that's deep. I mean, how you come to this answer, man? But this is the same as the verse saying, you did not add one word. You add the word because? I want you to give me an answer. If one woman, if a woman err, the other woman can remind her. How that work? Explain to me. I'm just waiting. What you posted for us is just repeating what the Quran is saying. If a woman err, the other woman can remind her. Explain. Who is a Muhammadan? He have explanation. Just to show you, I'm not going to make you wait for long, the stupidity of the author of the Quran. As long as the Quran stating that women, they have a mental issue, they are not smart, they are not intelligent, and they will err. So if you have first women or second women or 3 women or 10 women after, who care? It's the same. They are women. As long as the Quran saying 1 man and 2 women. Okay, what is the reason? Obviously, according to the Quran, women, they have a defect in their brain. So how you can support by solving a problem by bringing someone, he have a defect too. So the first woman, she have a defect. Why? Because she is a woman. Okay, the second woman, she have a defect too, because she's a woman too. And if the second woman, it's impossible